What makes a man unforgettable? Power? Intelligence? Brutality? Genghis Khan was not just a warrior. He was a force of nature, the man who forged an empire from nothing and changed the course of history. He conquered more land than any leader in history, built an empire so vast it shaped the modern world. But who was Genghis Khan, really? And what can we learn from him? Before he was Genghis Khan, he was Temujin, and his life began in chaos. Born in 1162, in the wild heart of Mongolia, his father, a tribal leader, was poisoned. At 9 years old, he was abandoned with his mother and siblings. They survived hunger and freezing winters. At 15, he was captured and enslaved by a rival tribe, but he refused to accept his fate. He escaped and started his path of revenge. He learned a rule that changed everything. Either you dominate, or you'll be dominated. Temujin didn't just want to survive. He wanted something bigger. But first, he had to unite the Mongolian clans. Mongolian tribes were divided, full of betrayal and internal wars. With ferocious charisma, he convinced warriors to follow him. But persuasion wasn't enough. He had to prove his strength on the battlefield. One by one, he defeated his rivals, not with numbers, but with strategy, speed, and psychological warfare. By 1206, he achieved the impossible. Every Mongol tribe bowed to him. And on that day, Genghis Khan was born, the supreme ruler. Genghis Khan didn't just want Mongolia. He wanted everything. The war against China. The Jin dynasty in China thought they could underestimate the Mongols. They had massive walls. But Genghis Khan had patience and innovation. He surrounded cities for months, used catapults, spies, and psychological terror. In 1215, Beijing fell. China was in the hands of the Khan. The invasion of Persia. The Khwarezm Empire underestimated Genghis Khan and executed his envoys. A fatal mistake. In 1220, the Mongols obliterated Persia. Entire cities were wiped out. For every Mongol soldier killed, he burned an entire city. The arrival in Europe. By 1223, the Mongols reached Russia and Eastern Europe. They crushed larger armies because they were faster, more disciplined, and ruthless. In just a few years, half the world was under Mongol control. But Genghis Khan was not just a warrior. He was a mastermind. He was mentally unbreakable. He never let emotions control him, in victory or defeat. He used fear psychology to win battles before they even started. He valued loyalty above all. He didn't trust nobles. He preferred men who proved their worth in battle. He built a system that lasted for generations, created a trade network across his empire, established a rapid communication system using horseback messengers, allowed religious freedom throughout his empire. He was not just a conqueror, he was a builder. But even the greatest warriors fall. In 1227, Genghis Khan died during a military campaign. The cause of his death remains a mystery. Some say illness, others say battlefield injuries. His body was buried in a secret location. To this day, no one knows where he rests. But he didn't truly die. His legacy lives on in his empire in the modern world, and even in our blood. What makes a man remembered? The ability to adapt, the discipline to act without hesitation, the strength to never accept being a victim of fate. Genghis Khan was born into chaos, but he forged his own destiny. And you? Will you let the world shape you? Or will you carve your own path? If you like this story, subscribe to Real Man. Here, we talk about the men who changed the world. And who knows, the next one could be you.